So I'm gonna do my ASL 6 transcript voicing, and ASL 6 test. And this is how my transcript goes. My name is Ed Perkins. I was born in January 9th, 1972. Two British people who were living in South Africa at the time. They were there on business, so I was born in Johannesburg, South Africa. I lived there for 9 months before my parents returned to England, where I grew up. I lived in England and went to school for my first couple of years at school till around the age of 7, and then we came to America. My father decided he wanted to live in Houston because at the time, in the late 70s, that was the boom town because all of the oil businesses. We lived there for about 3 years before we moved out here to San Diego, and we've been living in San Diego ever since, with the exception of when I went to college. I think that my life's been affected quite a bit by all the moving around because I've never really spent more than about 2 years in any one school. I spent about 2 years, as I said, in England. Then we moved to Houston, where I spent 1 year at one school, and we moved across town, so I attended another elementary school for about a year and a half. At that point, we came to San Diego, and I was in fifth grade at the time, and I spent all fifth grade and most of sixth grade at a school in script French, which is a suburb in San Diego. Then I moved to Rancho Bernardo, which is another suburb where I attended a different school. That was a middle school, so I made it the leap from elementary to middle school. At the same time, I went to a new school, so that was an interesting experience. I was there for slightly over 2 years before I went to high school. My parents decided it was time to move again, so we moved across town where I attended a different high school, and I was there for my last 2 years of my junior year and senior year of high school before going to college. While in college, I realized for the first time that I spent a full 4 years at any one school, and I found out that I made most of my friends there, and that I have now at college probably for that reason. And that's pretty much it for my transcript. Thank you, Bob. Now to stop the video.